Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, Lamar calls cap on Adam Schefter. Schefter seems to be losing his skills. So, I'm going to get into this without further ado. So, everybody already knows about the Adam Schefter tweet and when he went on with Sarah Ellison, I believe, and Bobby Trossett, and was saying that, it was $200 million guaranteed money that Lamar Jackson was turning down, and that, a lot of things would be rectified if he had an agent, blah, 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 blah. So today, of course, Lamar Jackson seen it because Baltimore Beatdown wanted to retweet what Schefter said because, of course, a lot of the fan base was eating up Schefter's stuff. They were saying Schefter speaking facts. Oh, Schefter got the news. It's all Lamar's fault. And then Lamar said, you know what? Fine. You know what? The problem with all y'all is y'all can open a store called Lids because everything y'all talking is cap. Oh. And he told y'all to sit down and shut up. And he calls cap on the entire thing. And then right after puts out 133 for 3 years, fully guaranteed. But I need an agent. Now you got Raven fans questioning if he even knows what he's talking about. Yo, Raven fans are down bad. What is wrong with you guys? You'll believe everything from Schefter. You'll believe everything from everyone else. But when Lamar tells you the truth, it's a lie. This is why I'm trying to tell everybody, it's gotten to the point where I'm just laughing at it at this point. I'm laughing because it's hilarious, right? The same people that for the past day and a half have been regurgitating everything about the contract, and it was Lamar's fault. Lamar's turning down the money. The team wants Lamar. Lamar's just being greedy. He just wants it because it's not fully guaranteed. Lamar comes back and refutes it and says, Lamar doesn't even know what he's talking about with his own contract. There has to be something underlying here. Because at what point do people start saying, man, why do y'all believe everything from the team? You believe nothing about Lamar, and in your eyes, he's just an ungrateful brat that is only lucky to be in the position that he's in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell y'all, because the people want to know why people act that way. Want me to tell you why people are acting this way? EDC told y'all, right? EDC already let y'all know. EDC came out and said, listen, there's 2 Lamars. There's Lamar Jackson, the player. We love him. Oh, Lamar, you're so great. Whoop, whoop. Raise the roof. The roof's on fire, right? That's the Lamar that a lot of y'all can only associate yourselves with, but there's another Lamar. It's called Lamar Jackson, the agent. And Lamar Jackson, the agent, is a pit viper. You understand? He's a pit viper. He's a bear. And he's a lion in negotiations. Roar. Do you understand? He does not play games. You see, Lamar Jackson, the agent, is on the clock, and he's making sure that Lamar Jackson, the player, is not only respected, paid, but secured. And that's the Lamar Jackson that EDC said himself. Well, that's a very difficult Lamar Jackson. You guys are mad because Lamar Jackson is smarter than you guys ever gave him credit for. See, y'all went in there and thought, right? A lot of you thought that the Ravens are going to be able to finagle him, take advantage of him. But guess what? For all the people saying, oh, they can't understand him in the huddle, he seems to be able to understand those numbers on that spreadsheet just fine. And he to be able to understand all of the lingo when it comes to a contract just fine. And he seems to understand that the Ravens were actively trying to take him for a fool. And he wasn't letting it happen. What do y'all think this is? You think I should stop?
Finish him, Daddy.
And I'm gonna finish y'all. Because the problem is that y'all have had ulterior motives in your assumption with Lamar Jackson. That brother has come out. He's been a model citizen. He's played to the umpth of his ability, even with less talent than his counterparts. And he's done so without complaining. As soon as it was time to pay him, that's when you started to see how the Ravens really thought of him. An expendable commodity. And a lot of you felt the same way. You're mad that the Ravens can't take advantage of this young man. That's what you're, remember, even when they make stuff, oh yeah, the Ravens got over on another team. The Ravens done fleeced another team. More comp picks. We're just smarter than everybody. And then when somebody proves that, hey, I'm not an idiot, how dare they? I'm telling you right now in the castle, they going crazy. Because Lamar Jackson finally fought fire with fire. They're in there going crazy. Oh my God, he leaked it. But he made a promise. I mean, we did it. But we're the team. We're the organization. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's how they're acting right now in the castle. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because we did them wrong. Just because we're allowed to. We're the organization. And you guys eat it up. Grandma's cooking was mighty fine there, son. Eat it up. I'm happy he did this. Very happy. Listen, if the Ravens want to get it done, do 150, 3 years. 150 for 3 years. I bet money he probably signed that. He probably signed it tomorrow. And there would be no reason or no waiting that would have to go down for any of us to wonder what's going forward with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. But no, the Ravens want it their way. This is not Burger King. You can't have it always your way. Oh. That's the biggest reason why they won't, go into the wide receiver market, because they don't value the position, right? And they want it their way. And they're like, if you want to complain for the Ravens to be a wide receiver, you have to do it with getting less targets, less pay, and you're going to block a lot, and you better be happy about it. That's just the Ravens. The Ravens right now are showing that they're prima donnas. That they want it always their way. And this notion that they're being flexible and throwing money, no, they're not. No, they're not. That's a lie. That is such an utter lie. And let me tell you why it's an utter lie. Because just like what I had broke down what Schefter was saying the other day, you guys are lying about guarantees. Even if the other one was true. Let's say what Schefter said was true. Let's say if he came out and what said was fact. Right? Almost $50 million of it is not truly guaranteed. Their injury and roster bonuses that they're trying to be like, those aren't called guarantees. They've never been considered guarantees. Lamar Jackson is refusing to be fleeced by a team, and it is making a lot of people uncomfortable. And, as like I said before, the way he carries himself, the way he looks in certain people's eyes, he should be happy he's here. He should be grateful we drafted him. And no one better come in here and in the comments for the Wunderkind Show and be like, that's not true. If you don't believe me, go to Twitter. Go to Facebook. Go to Reddit. If you think I'm lying. If you think I'm exaggerating. And don't after when you see, that's just a couple of fans. Count them out compared to the people that you follow. Count them out. Go into a Twitter space and hear what they're saying. It's sickening. Let me tell y'all this right now, which y'all don't seem to understand. Lamar Jackson is a high-end commodity. That's it. He is a high-end commodity that breathes, craps, and eats. You understand? The inherent value that he brings is actively trying to be brought down because owners do not want to set a precedent. Lamar Jackson understands that. He's between a rock, a hard place, and diamonds. And if you know that the diamonds are the hardest mineral on this planet Earth. The reason why I use the term diamonds is because it's shiny, it's glittering, but people don't understand that diamonds they're hard, boy. Hard. The pressure that it takes to make a diamond. That's why I laugh at people, because once again, this means I was correct on this platform again. The Wunderkind Show called it again. At what point will people stop coming into the mentions saying we're lying? You know who was right about it too? You guys that watch this show were right. The Tanjas. All of y'all down there that support the show, that been talking back to me. Y'all were correct. I want y'all to give yourselves a clap. And I want y'all to do it disrespectfully too, because the amount of words that have been used against people that have had common sense throughout this entire thing. You know what the crazy part is? The same people that are talking everything on Twitter, in these spaces about a Lamar Jackson, they've been wrong about every single thing regarding this contract and the Ravens all together. And they call themselves the real fans. No, what you are is you're disillusioned fans. You understand where I'm coming from? That's what you are. You're blind fans. You got cataracts that are all purple on your eyeballs. I'm so happy Lamar came out and said this, because now you see what happens is then you have to refute it and say, well, he's just dumb. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Because that's the only way to say that you are right still. Because people are saying that Lamar doesn't know his own contract. They're saying that he's not, as Lamar, the agent, is not really that smart because he doesn't know the difference between guarantees and fully guarantees. No, let me break this down for you. What Lamar Jackson is saying was that he was offered a 3-year deal, fully guaranteed at $133 million per year. That's what he is saying. He's not saying and agreeing with y'all, but y'all don't want to be wrong. The man came out and addressed it. Y'all don't want to be wrong. Even when he addressed his injury, y'all didn't want to be wrong. Everything he does, you over-scrutinize it. Every single time he looks at it, you bring him up. And then you say, oh, he should just take what we give him. The world doesn't work like that. You want me to tell you this? A lot of you are jealous. Because what you see is you've seen somebody pave their way to greatness. And you're saying, how dare they turn down money? When you're the best at what you do, or top 2, top 3, however else you want to grade him, you get to do that. Most people are not in the position that they can negotiate a raise at the jobs that they work. Most people are not in a position where they can negotiate at all for where they work. And most people are underpaid in their jobs daily, 5 days a week. And you're looking at this man that won't have to succumb to those problems. And you're mad. You're jealous. Let me tell you what I see when I see him, right? I say, boy, it's just like paving, like you're paving a road. He's already far ahead. I'm looking at him and say, hey, congratulations, you almost there, bro. You almost paved out that street all the way to the stop sign. Because I'm paving my own road too. You understand? It takes time. It takes work. It takes dedication. It takes effort. It takes sleepless nights. How dare you think that you understand what someone had to go through to be the best at their craft? You understand? That's the way I look at it. When I see somebody that's doing better than me, hey man, I'm coming right behind you, man, and I'm working. So there's no jealousy. I'm proud. You know who the problem is? The lazy ones. The ones that don't want to pick up those bricks. The ones that say, oh, my hands. Oh, calluses. Oh, no, my fingernails. I just got a manicure. Those are the ones that have a problem with him trying to get his inherent value. Jealousy is a drug, and a drug that a lot of you have become addicted to. Shooting up on jealousy every day. Twitter. Oh yeah. Elon Musk. Oh yeah, jealousy. Green with envy. Red eye. That's y'all. Grow up. When you make the sacrifices that these athletes make, especially when they only have a certain window to make their money, how dare you have a problem with them trying to earn it? I will never, ever be mad at an athlete for getting the bag. For getting the bag. We're not talking about somebody that goes on there and perpetuates foolishry, stupidity. The man works with the kids. He brings joy, laughter. You see kids, even other quarterbacks' sons cry when he's around. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson. And he's gracious in all of the laudment of himself. The lauding of all the people. Lamar Jackson, he's humble in it. He could be a callous butthole, but he's not. And what happened is, y'all have taken that for granted. You've taken his kindness for weakness. So, okay, no problem. Lamar Jackson's coming back with a bite. And for everybody that's saying he's lying, listen, just like before, all of us are keeping receipts. There's a lot of people now that are screaming out online like, oh, I'm just so tired of this now, because you were proven wrong. You're tired of it because you don't want to admit that you're wrong. That's why you're tired of it now. You weren't tired when you were yelling that he's the problem. That look it, the Ravens are offering it. He's the one that's being greedy. He's the one that's not accepting a deal. He's the one that's making this thing postponed. But when it comes out to that's a lie. Lamar Jackson said it's 133, 3 years. I never went over that. Now I'm so tired of this. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Go drink your melatonin and go to sleep then. Because it's not ending anytime soon. You know why? Because he's drawn his line in the sand. He's saying, I know what I'm worth. Fine. If you don't want to give me Deshaun Watson, you're saying that's an anomaly, I better be a good level above Kyler. And you know what the team is saying? Kyler's deal's a bad deal too. Yes, that's got. Have some shame. Apologize to all the people that have been proven wrong. It's okay. You'll learn to keep your mouth closed in the future. And that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Hey, listen, man, y'all can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You know I appreciate that. I love y'all for that. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment, please. At the bottom, we have great conversations. Just be respectful to other people's differing opinions, because you know sometimes it can get heated down there. And before I close, I want to give a shout out to 2 people that made donations to this channel. Jack Hester made a donation, and it showed up in the cash. And I just want to tell you face to face, thank you for the donation and helping this platform grow. And I also want to put out another thank you for Tez Bowles, who donated also to this platform. You guys are helping this thing grow and helping it expand. And I know you see the little changes, even with the camera value and stuff like that. Yes, It's going all to the betterment of this show. And I want to tell you, thank you for your investment. Thank you. Thank you. And once again, if you would also like to leave a donation, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code to the Cash App. The Cash App will also be available in the description. Money sign, The Wunderkind Show. So once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Like that Schefter tweet.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yeah!